In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace these side view mirrors in this Volkswagen Tiguan. These are going to be located in the front doors. Let's get into it. Take this trim piece off. I'm just going to use a trim tool, get underneath. Just pry this out. Using a T30 socket, take these two screws out. Just going to use a magnet, pull those out. Underneath, two more T30 screws. Just use a T30 socket. And using a couple of trim tools, just get underneath the door panel and just pop it out. Just go around the perimeter. It's just clips holding it in. There we go. Just grab the door panel and just slide up. Then we're going to take the inside door handle cable off. There's a little tab here. You can just use a straight blade screwdriver, slide that back. And then in the center where the slice is, there's a little sleeve. You want to push that back. Push that sleeve back. Then you can pull the cable out. Pull the hook off. Now disconnect the connectors. It's a little tab right here. Just push down on the tab. Slide that connector out. For the window switch, there's just a tab right here. Just slide that all the way down, disconnect that. Another switch, push down on the tab for the mirror switch. And then there's a little warning indicator light. There's two tabs on the side. You can just grab those, pull that, and the light's gonna come out with the connector. Just put that to the side. There's your door panel. We're going to pop this cover off. Just use a trim tool. Get underneath. Pop it out. It comes right off. Disconnect the mirror at this module down here. Just use a straight blade screwdriver. Pull that block retainer back and push down on the tab. And follow the wires. Some retainers holding those in. Just use a straight blade screwdriver. Just pop these retainers out. Just so this cover's not hanging from the wires, we'll disconnect the connector for the speakers. Just push on the tabs. If you need to, you can use a pocket screwdriver, get underneath the tab, disconnect that, slide that out of the way. Using a trim tool, get underneath the retainer, pop that out. We're going to use a 13mm socket, take this bolt out. I'm just going to hold the mirror, support the mirror so it doesn't fall. And just grab the mirror, you're going to tip it up, pull it slightly down, and it comes right out. Feed the wires through the door. And there it is. Now slide the wiring harness through the door. And just pull it through. Slide the mirror in place. Slide the top in and the front first, and then tip it down. And tighten the bolt down. And snug it down. That's good. Now push the retainer in place. Slide the wire through here. Take the connector for the speaker, plug that in. Only goes one way. Close that up. And I'll line this up. Push it down, lock it in place. Get this retainer lined up here, push that on, connect the connector to the module, lock it down. Now take the connectors, we're going to take the warning light first, get that lined up in the switch, push that in place, lock it down, and the other connectors, mirror controls, plug that in, and the window switch. Lock that down. And the door lock switch right here. Plug that in. Now the cable, I'm gonna put the hook through. And go through that slot with the cable. And then just latch it down. The top part of the door panel goes over. Push that in place. Just make sure all the push pins are lined up. Just lock them down. Now take the larger bolts and we'll get those started underneath. Snug that down, same with this one. Good. And these two screws, get those started and tighten them down. That's good. Take the trim piece, slide this little tab in that slot, get that lined up. Lock it down.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.